I don't know about y'all, but fall started for me as soon as the 4th of July was over. Hey girls, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Casey and I'm a lover of all things fragrance, beauty, hygiene. So if that sounds like something you love, definitely make sure to subscribe and let me know what you want to see. For today's video, it is talking about my fall fragrance recommendations. To know me is to know I literally love fall. It's my favorite season. It's my favorite type of weather. And as it pertains to fragrances, I personally believe wear what you want whenever you want, no matter the weather, no matter how hot or cold it is outside, wear what you want. But a lot of the fragrance community believes that fall fragrances are really where you wear your warmer, more gourmand, vanilla, spicy fragrances. So those are the type of recommendations I have today. So full disclaimer and trigger warning, if you don't like vanilla fragrances, this video is not for you because baby, I have plenty. My desk is literally covered to the brim with fragrances and so many of them have vanilla in it. I'm pretty sure I have something for everybody within this list of all price points as well. I'm gonna let you guys know how much the fragrances cost, but I'm not gonna do it in order. I personally love my fall fragrances. I love these recommendations and I'm so excited to give them to you. If there are any fragrances that I don't mention that you think I should try, definitely leave them in the comments because you know I always want to know. And if there are any layering routines or perfume combos you guys want to see, of course tell me. Another warning for you, I have a bunch of fragrances all over my desk, so this is going to be a little bit of a longer video, so you might want to grab a snack. And I also wanted to say a quick little thank you for 600 subscribers. Mwah. And without further ado, let's get into the video. I literally wouldn't be me if I didn't talk about this fragrance first. This is Kayali's Vanilla 28 and this is the fragrance I have most in my collection. I have this, I have a backup bottle with the same size and about 5 minis. I personally love Vanilla 28. This was my very first big girl perfume purchase. It was also obviously my first Kayali purchase and baby, I fell in love. So this retails for $100 US. You can get this on the Kayali website or the Sephora website. The notes of this include vanilla orchid, creamy jasmine, vanilla infusion, vanilla sur absolute, tonka bean accord, vanilla orchid, tonka absolute, amber woods, musk, and brown sugar. And to me, when it comes to Kayali's Vanilla 28, what I smell most is that beautiful vanilla, the tonka bean, a little bit of jasmine, and that brown sugar. It is one of my favorite vanillas. I think it's perfect. I layer it with literally anything. It's sweet, it's decadent, it's gourmand without being too heavy or dense. It has just the perfect amount of sweetness. The jasmine doesn't make it an overly floral fragrance either. I will literally always be a fan of this. And if you wanted body care to go with this, you can check out Orena fragrances. They make a scent called Classic Vanilla and it is so similar to Vanilla 28 because it's inspired by Vanilla 28. I personally have it and I absolutely love it. It smells so delicious. And if you check out anything from Orena fragrances, you can use the code Casey. I will leave the link in my description. Next up, we have She Was Here by Forever Mood. This is their newest drop. I received this in PR and I will never stop being proud of that. This retails for a beautiful $79 and it has notes of roasted pistachio, Turkish rose, and a vanilla milk. And to me, this has a very creamy, very rich, elegant feel. The pistachio isn't a super gourmand pistachio. It's more of a dry, beautiful pistachio that blends so perfectly with that Turkish rose. The Turkish rose isn't overly powdery. It's soft, delicate, and floral. And then that creamy vanilla milk comes in and it just adds the creamy, cozy sweetness. In my opinion, this fragrance is absolutely beautiful and I wasn't necessarily expecting to love it as much as I do. I wasn't immediately sold on this fragrance when it was first released. I was a little worried that I wouldn't enjoy it because of that pistachio note. I was worried it was either going to smell like Cherryosa 62 or that super soapy Kayali's Yum Pistachio Gelato, but it's absolutely one of the best pistachio notes that I've ever smelled. And I absolutely love the bottle. I think it's so pretty and I love the color of it as well. Some people don't like the Forever Mood packaging, but I personally, I don't know, I just love it. I think it's so freaking pretty. We also have Forever Mood's NDA. This was my first love when it came to Forever Mood fragrances. When Forever Mood first launched their fragrances, they launched 4 and this was a part of the first launch. This retails for $79 US. You can get her on Sephora or the Forever Mood website. This has notes of tonka bean, spiced rum, tobacco, and a little bit of vanilla. I call her my Bad and Bougiana because she's just confidence in a bottle for me. Boozy, it's smoky, it's a little warm. It has this beautiful sensual vanilla. It has the perfect amount of boozy warmth and the way it blends with that tonka bean and vanilla is absolutely delicious. Literally anytime I'm nervous to go to an event or just to go out in general, I end up spraying this because it's just so comforting and confidence giving. Jackie or the Forever Mood team, if you see this, baby, just know y'all did your big one with this. And if you were ever considering coming out with a candle or body lotion, body wash, we would definitely need that. It's just so good. I don't know what it is about this fragrance that's so addicting to me. It's just so beautiful. I love smelling it. I love spraying it. It's just a 10 out of 10 experience for me. This is also a really good option for date night if you wanted some date night options. She is a compliment magnet. If you love fragrances that are super bold, earthy, and filled with tobacco, you could try Tobacco One by Swiss Arabian. I believe this retails for about $60. The notes of this fragrance include plum, apple, cumin, pink pepper, licorice, labdanum, amber, ylang ylang, patchouli, musk, cashmere, honey, vanilla, sandalwood, and tobacco. That was a lot to say in one breath. Now to me, the most prominent notes are definitely that honey and tobacco. It does have fruity components, but I don't feel like it's a fruity fragrance whatsoever. You really do have that honey and tobacco being the stars of the show. It smells really, really good. I personally love tobacco, but I love it to be a little bit sweeter, so I like to layer this with something like Vanilla 28. This smells so rich, deep, and intense, and for it to be this strong and have this much projection and longevity for under $100 is amazing. I believe you can get this off the Swiss Arabian website or Amazon if they have it. This is also a really great cologne option. I know that fragrance doesn't have gender, but if there are any guys on here that are looking for fragrance recommendations, this is definitely one of them. This is also a really great date night option. It's sensual, it's deep, it's smoky, it smells so good. We also have one of my favorite vanilla fragrances. This is Vanilla Haze by Fugazzi. This is the 100 ml bottle and it retails for about $155 US, worth every penny in my opinion. You can get this off of Twisted Lily. They also offer samples and smaller sizes, and if you check anything out from Twisted Lily, you can use the code CASEYJ10. I'll put the link in the description. And the notes of this include mandarin, coconut milk, almond, hazelnut, vanilla pod, tonka bean, jasmine, creme brulee, white amber, sweet musk. This fragrance for me was love at first sniff, and it absolutely took me by complete surprise. When the marketing for this fragrance first came out, I saw that like creme brulee and the vanilla, and I was like sold immediately. But then I saw that there was orange or some sort of mandarin in here, and I got so annoyed. Typically, I don't really like orange blossom or super orange citrusy fragrances, so I personally really wasn't expecting to love it, but this was literally love at first sniff. Within the opening, you get a tiny bit of that orange, but it's not a citrus forward fragrance whatsoever. You get that beautiful, warm, sweet, creamy hazelnut, the tonka bean, the vanilla, the creme brulee. It's so delicious. And while it has these super gourmand, delicious, creamy components, it's not heavy, dense, or cloying on the skin. It doesn't smell like super thick, buttery, cloying buttercream or anything like that. It smells so light and airy and delicious. You don't get too much of that coconut milk either, so if you're worried because you think it's going to be a coconut fragrance, it's really not. The jasmine is there, but it's really not prominent whatsoever. I think it just continues to add to the lightness of the fragrance. And even though this is a light and fluffy fragrance, baby, she has sillage, she has projection, she is a compliment magnet for me. And there is an extrait that recently came out. I'm getting it soon, so if you guys want a comparison video, definitely let me know because I'd love to talk about it. This was also a really great summer vanilla for me because it gives me that vanilla hit that I really love and want and crave, but it's not too heavy, dense, or cloying to the point that it's like choking me in 90-degree weather. This for me is one of the most perfect fragrances from Fugazzi, and I have several, and this will always be one of my favorites. Would I even be me if I did not mention Casablanca by Swiss Arabian? I'm Casablanca's biggest fan. Y'all knew this was gonna be in here. This is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. If I had to restart my perfume collection from literal scratch, this would be one of the first things I repurchased. She is long lasting, she is projecting, she's a compliment magnet. This will last me 72 business days. This is like my third bottle. I'm pretty sure I got my mom one for Mother's Day and I took it from her room and maybe never gave it back. Sorry, Mom. The notes of this include apple, grapes, white woods, patchouli, iris, caramel, amber, suede, musk, and Peru balsam. I get this for about $35 on Amazon. This is not going to give you a straight up caramel dipped apple, but there is this creamy, juicy, crisp feel to it. Within the opening, you definitely do get that crisp apple and grape. You also get a little bit of that caramel, but it's not an ultra gourmand fragrance. It's very elevated and sophisticated. You get that sweetness, but it's not overly sticky or sugary. The patchouli is there, but she's not the star of the show whatsoever. So if you're afraid of patchouli, please don't be, because when I bought this, I definitely was afraid of it, but it turned out to be one of the best purchases that I've ever made. And before I forget to say it, please layer Casablanca with Kayali's Eat and Juicy Apple, baby, one of the best combos ever, or Forever Moods NDA, baby, powerhouse combo. I literally would not be me if I did not talk about Amore Cafe by Mancera. This is quite literally one of the best fragrances to have ever existed. I love it so much, and for my birthday, I am definitely buying myself a big bottle of this, and I don't want to use it until I have that big bottle because I love this fragrance so much. The big bottle retails for $200 US, and this bottle retails for $135. You can get it on Twisted Lily. I'll leave the link in the description. Notes of this include black coffee, amaretto liquor, vanilla ice cream, speculoos, vanilla pods, brown sugar, and gray amber. This fragrance is one of the most delicious fragrances to have ever existed, and yes, I am like, you can take me to the bank on that one. I take Amore Cafe so seriously. I'm gonna tell you exactly what this smells like. Imagine a really milky, sweet cup of coffee. Not straight up black coffee. It has milk and sugar and cream in it. A scoop of vanilla bean ice cream inside that cup with a little sprinkle of brown sugar and maybe even tiny little chocolate chip shavings and a caramel drizzle. That is exactly what this fragrance smells like. It is one of the most delicious things ever. It's so gourmand. Smelled it and it was literally love at first sniff for me. This is delicious. This is a fragrance I will definitely be wearing all fall long. Y'all need to get into this if you haven't already. I'm almost judging if you haven't smelled this. Next up is Madagascar Vanilla by Ness New York. I know you guys usually know this by the perfume oil, but they recently launched an EDP version. And not gonna lie, even though it's the exact same scent, I kind of prefer this more than I do the oil. It has the exact same notes, so you get that beautiful Madagascar vanilla bean, vanilla orchid, coconut, and a little bit of cashmere woods. This retails for about $92. It's available on Sephora or the Ness New York website. And if you've never smelled this, it's a pretty straightforward vanilla. It's slightly floral. It's not an overly gourmand vanilla either. It's kind of just, again, straightforward vanilla. It's not super sugary. It's not super cakey. It's not super floral. You get a little bit of that toasted coconut, which adds kind of almost like a little bit of a tropical feel, but it's not beachy. It's just this slightly sweet, creamy, cozy vanilla. Now, if you want to smell like pure vanilla, if you're trying to smell like vanilla and nothing but vanilla, you need Tahoda by Indel Paris. This is one of my favorite vanilla fragrances. It's literally, the notes are vanilla and musk. She is pure vanilla perfection. You can get this off of the Twisted Lily website. The link is in my description and my code is CASEYJ10. This is pure vanilla. You spray it and it's literally just vanilla. Imagine vanilla extract as a perfume, and that's what this is. And if you wanted body care, Orena Fragrances makes a scent and it's called Pure Vanilla. I would say sorry for how many times I bring up Orena Fragrances, but they're literally my favorite brand and they make my favorite body care, and this scent, Pure Vanilla, is one of my favorites. Next up, a very recent launch. This is Commodities collab with Perfumerism, aka Emma. I got to go to the launch party and actually meet Emma, and let me tell you, she is one of the most kindest, sweetest, funniest people ever. She's absolutely beautiful, so sweet, so kind. I was so excited to meet her. I was a little nervous, fangirling a little bit because it's literally Perfumerism. She's huge. So to be able to go to a dinner with her and be able to sit and chat and take pictures, she is absolutely so sweet, and I was so excited to go to the party. But anyways, this retails for $155, and baby, not for nothing, this sold out in 8 minutes in both the United States and Canada. So give credit where credit is due. And if you think this fragrance is going to smell like straight up cow's milk, it is absolutely not going to do that. This is something that we classify as a flormand. It's somewhat gourmand, but it's also somewhat floral, and for me, it's the perfect balance of floral and gourmand. The notes include coconut, fig milk, almond blossom, magnolia, vanilla orchid, milk, sandalwood, and macadamia. This to me smells like creamy fig's milk. It has a little bit of that magnolia, a little bit of that vanilla orchid. You get a little bit of that coconut, but it's not a salty, beachy, sunscreeny kind of coconut. It just adds such a creaminess to it. You get a little bit of that macadamia, which adds a sweet, warm quality to the fragrance. This fragrance for me is perfect for fall because it's not overly gourmand and it's not overly floral. It's warm and creamy, but also has such a soft, feminine floral touch to it. This is definitely something I think you should smell. Next is one of my favorite fragrances. This is Romance by the Vagrant Story. I've had this for a couple of years. This retails for $165 US. The notes of this include a twist of lemon, water lily, toasted almond, jasmine petals, frangipani, vanilla Madagascar, golden amber, patchouli, and upcycled musk. Honestly, the notes I get most within this fragrance are that beautiful vanilla, jasmine, and patchouli, and it's such a romantic, sweet concoction. It's not a gourmand vanilla whatsoever. It's beautifully floral and elegant, but the vanilla, it's almost like you dipped a jasmine flower in vanilla extract and you added a little bit of patchouli to it. It's so beautiful. The patchouli isn't overpowering whatsoever. This is truly a vanilla forward fragrance. So perfect. It's sold out right now. I don't know if they're restocking it, but just in case they do, I think you should definitely keep your eye out for it. There are some kids outside hooting and hollering, so I hope you guys don't hear that, but just in case you do, that's what that noise is. Let's pray they go inside. So for my girls who love something a little more on the floral side, a little more on the spicy side, this is Kayali's Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. Honestly, I don't know if this has been discontinued or not. I bought this last year. I really hope it's not discontinued, but if it's not, this retails for about $100 US. I personally got mine in the Huda Beauty website, but I do know that I've seen them in Sephora, at least when I was first shopping for this fragrance. I don't know if it's still there. The notes of this include pink pepper, saffron, bergamot, royal lily, Bulgarian rose, May rose, vanilla orchid, magnolia, amber, sandalwood, patchouli, and musk. And this was honestly the fragrance that made me fall in love with pink pepper as a note. It's so freaking pretty. This is the most beautiful rose and pink pepper fragrance. It has a little bit of that like like zesty kick to it, but that rose is so delicate, feminine, and floral. This is such a pretty fragrance to me, and every time I spray it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to wear this more because it's so beautiful. I personally really enjoy this. I think it's such a beautiful take on rose. Usually you see rose being like super sweet or fruity, but this is absolutely perfect to me. If this is being discontinued, Kayali team, please reconsider, because I think everybody needs this in their collection. She's just such a princessy kind of fragrance. I love it. And another rose fragrance I absolutely love for the fall time is Rose Whip by Phlur. I went to their launch party, and as you can see, it literally has my name on the bottle. I even got to meet the founder of Phlur, and she is so beautiful and so sweet and so kind. Chriselle Lim, love you. This retails for $99 US. I believe it's available on the Phlur website or on Sephora. Notes of this include pink pepper, black currant, rose, nutmeg, osmanthus, cashmere wood, amber, and musk. To me, this is a very seductive, sensual way to do rose. There's no leather specifically noted in this fragrance, but it has such a leathery, sensual, sexy quality to it. You definitely get that rose with that pink pepper, and I think the combination is absolutely perfect. And then of course with that beautiful black currant, it adds just a little whisper of fruity sweetness. Then as it continues to dry down, it gets a little more spicy and leathery and like almost incensey. There's no incense or leather within this fragrance, but it just has a dark, sexy take to it. It's absolutely a 10 out of 10 for me. This is such a beautiful rose, and I love it for the fall because it has that like smoky, sensual, dark quality to it. The way this bottle looks is literally like the personality of it. It's so good. It's like rose but like black cat energy. Next up we have Dream by The Maker. This was a fragrance I also got to go to the launch party for, and it was literally a pajama party. And I even got to meet the founder of this fragrance, who said it took him a while to create this fragrance because he was really specific about how he wanted it to smell. And babe, this is absolutely beautiful. This retails for $175 US. It's available on Sephora, and you can also get it on the Maker's website. This has notes of cinnamon butter, cocoa, magnolia, white sandalwood, caramel, vanilla orchid, vanilla, amber, and vetiver. And to me, the notes I get most within this fragrance is that beautiful, warm, spicy cinnamon butter, that cocoa, and that vanilla. You also do get a little bit of the magnolia, but I wouldn't say that it's an overly floral fragrance. You definitely get that magnolia with the vanilla and cinnamon butter, but it doesn't necessarily smell like a straight up Cinnabon. It has this warm, slightly gourmand quality to it without being a true gourmand in my opinion. That magnolia and that orchid within the fragrance really pull it back a little bit and make it super wearable. I think if this was a straight up Cinnabon fragrance, there would be a lot of people who wouldn't feel like they could wear it, but this is absolutely the best of both worlds. I have like 3 of these. I absolutely love Dream. It's so amazing. They also have a fragrance. If you love Angel Share by Kilian, you definitely need to try their fragrance Fire. It smells almost identical to Angel Share, but has something a little more smoky and smooth and creamy about it. Again, I believe the name of it is Fire. Definitely check it out. Next up, for my girls who love a super juicy, fruity floral for the fall, Candied Lychee by the Seven Virtues is one of my favorites. It retails for $94 US. You can get it on the Seven Virtues website or on Sephora. The notes include lychee, peony, vanilla. There's some jelly bean, strawberry, watermelon. This is honestly one of my favorite fragrances from the Seven Virtues. It's very juicy, sweet, and fruity. The peony adds just the perfect touch of florals, but honestly it's a little more fruity than it is floral, which is perfect for me. I absolutely love the way it smells. I have maybe 2 backup bottles in my closet and I still want more. This is a super bright, bubbly, fun, fruity floral fragrance. If you like something like Burberry Herb but want something even more fruity and sweet, Candied Lychee is definitely the way to go. This is a fragrance I have loved at very first sniff. I got to sniff this before it was actually released. It was love at first sniff for me, and I will always have this in my collection. Next up, an affordable find would be Vanilla Bourbon by Mixbar Beauty. This retails for about $20. You can find it at Target, but if you don't want to shop at Target, they do have them at CVS. The notes of this include black pepper, bergamot, vanilla orchid, jasmine, apple blossom, Madagascar vanilla, amber, and sandalwood. The thing I get most out of this fragrance is a very woody, slightly boozy, and warm vanilla. It's not a fruity fragrance. It's not super sugary at all. It's a slightly earthy, woody, spicy vanilla. This has beautiful projection and longevity. I like to layer this with either Vanilla 28, NDA by Forever Mood, or Casablanca by Swiss Arabian. This is such a good layering fragrance. It's good on its own. I absolutely love it. It comes in a hair and body mist as well. Definitely a great affordable find. My next recommendation just came out. This is Kayali's newest Oudgasm Chocolate Oud. This has notes of caramel, apple, spiced rum, velvet orris, incense, dark cocoa, and chocolate oud. And to me, this is a very beautiful, spicy, boozy fragrance. I don't get too much chocolate and too much cocoa within this fragrance. I feel like the star of the show is that beautiful caramel apple, the spiced rum, as well as that beautiful incense. It's very spicy, slightly woody and earthy. It's very good, and I feel like it's fall in a bottle for me. This retails for $140 US. I believe it's available on Sephora, but I know for a fact that it's on the Huda Beauty website. To know me is to know I absolutely love this fragrance. If you know me on TikTok, you know I talk about this fragrance so often. It's so delicious. This is low Glow by Cirque du Soleil. This retails for $195. You can find her on Twisted Lily. The notes include bergamot, cotton candy, red apple, smell the taste, iris petals, fresh freesia, buttery popcorn accord, vanilla bean, sandalwood, and caramelized amber. This literally smells like what the circus smells like. It smells like caramel apples. It smells like sweet candied popcorn. It smells so delicious. I absolutely love it. This was love at first sniff for me. I'm a gourmand girl, so I had very high expectations for this fragrance, and she met every single one of them. This is the perfect concoction of whimsy and nostalgia and sugar and gourmand and just deliciousness. Next up, don't ask me to pronounce this fragrance. I do not speak French. Just read it, guys. This is exactly what it is. I butcher the pronunciation every single time, but let me tell you something, this smells amazing. This bottle retails for about $330. I know it's a pretty penny, but babe, it smells so good. They do have a smaller bottle that retails for $166 if I'm not mistaken. The notes of this include orchid flower, clove, rum, jasmine, benzoin, styrax, vanilla, patchouli, and musk. And to me, it's interesting because there's orchid and jasmine in there, but the thing I get most is that beautiful vanilla. It's a beautiful, rich, opulent vanilla. It's not a sugary gourmand vanilla. It's a little more on the floral side because of the jasmine and the orchid. It just has the most beautiful aromatic vanilla. It's so good. It's such a beautiful sensual scent bubble. Next up is It Factor by Dossier. This retails for $49 US. This has notes of ginger, cardamom, violet, incense, silky musk, brown sugar, sandalwood, vanilla extract, and tonka bean. And this is a really beautiful fragrance. Within the opening, you get a little bit of that ginger, the violet, the cardamom, but as it continues to settle on the skin, you get more of that vanilla and the brown sugar, and it's so good. This to me is a very perfect fall fragrance. You get that little bit of cardamom that adds the perfect kick. Next up, Dulce is a fragrance that I recommend no matter what the weather, no matter what the season. This is my perfect ice cream fragrance. This smells like straight up vanilla ice cream. It retails for $80. You can get it at Sephora. The notes of this include vanilla, chocolate, and a little bit of hinoki wood. And when I tell you this smells like a pint of Breyer's vanilla bean ice cream, this is exactly what it smells like, and I love it so much. Next up, one of my favorite vanilla perfumes. Like if you want to smell like vanilla and nothing but vanilla, it's this. This is Fire at Will by Jovoy Paris. This has notes of vanilla, mimosa, vanilla, brown sugar, amber, musk, and vetiver. This to me smells like straight up vanilla and brown sugar. It's slightly creamy and a little bit floral because of that mimosa, but it's literally vanilla, brown sugar, vanilla extract. It's so good. Next up, for my lovers of the Eilish by Billie Eilish perfume, stop paying full price for that thing and just get Nebras by Lattafa. This retails for about $45 if I'm not mistaken, maybe less depending on if you get a TikTok shop coupon or if it's on sale on Amazon. The notes of this include red berries, mandarin orange, vanilla, cacao, rose, sugar, tonka bean, amber, and musk. This literally smells like the Eilish perfume. It's the exact same fragrance. I can't tell them apart. It's a very cozy, sugary vanilla. It's very beautiful to me. It's one of my favorite bedtime scents. I love this scent so much. Next up is a fragrance I just recently received and absolutely fell in love with upon the first sniff. This is YSL Beauty's Muse Inspiring Ink. This retails for about $330, so she is quite the pretty penny, but oh my gosh, I've never smelled anything like it. So this has notes of lavender, incense, clary sage, orris, bourbon, vanilla, ambrette, ink, and amberwood, and this has such a buttery smooth quality to it. It doesn't smell like actual butter, but it's literally such a smooth fragrance. You get that beautiful incense, you get the vanilla, you get a little bit of that ink as well, which is an interesting note. The lavender adds just almost like a creamy soft floral touch, but it's so smooth, sensual. It smells absolutely amazing. Next up, we have Valentino's newest flanker, Born in Roma Donna Rendezvous Ivory. This is a limited edition drop. This retails for about $190 US. It's available on Sephora. The notes of this include green mandarin, orange blossom, marshmallow, musk, and Madagascar vanilla. And to me, it's a really beautiful concoction of that beautiful orange blossom and mandarin along with a little bit of marshmallow and vanilla. To me, this is a beautiful, fluffy, citrusy fragrance. It has a little bit of vanilla and a little bit of marshmallow, but it's not truly a gourmand in my opinion. I know a lot of people were expecting an ultra gourmand fragrance, but honestly, it's Valentino. When did you really think that Valentino was going to give us a gourmand? They took marshmallow and vanilla and really elevated it to create this really super sophisticated, elegant fragrance. The orange blossom is smooth and creamy. The green mandarin isn't overly juicy and citrusy. It's a really beautiful feminine fragrance, and the cologne version, oh my gosh, it's even better. So definitely think this is worth a sniff. We also have Choco Musk by Al Rahab. This is a beautiful chocolate chip cookie fragrance. It's super affordable. It's about $9. The notes of this, I'm pretty sure, are vanilla, cocoa, and amber. It's a very straightforward fragrance. If you want to smell like cookies baking in the oven, this is your girl. We also have Kayali's The Wedding Velvet Santal. I absolutely love this fragrance for fall. This retails for about about $100 US. It's available on the Huda Beauty website, and the notes of this include jasmine petals, tea leaves, white musk, cedarwood, benzoin, and sandalwood. And this is a very smooth, woody jasmine fragrance. It's very unisex. I love the way the tea leaves smell. They add just this perfect, almost like aromatic earthiness. This is a beautiful fragrance. I personally really enjoy it. And for those cooler months, this is absolutely perfect. Now for my gourmand lovers, we have Jousset Parfums Le Gourmand. This retails for $165 US. You can get it on Luckyscent. I believe my code is KC10. The notes of this include salted butter, cookie dough, chocolate, and hazelnut, and it is a very gourmand fragrance. If you love something that's literally going to smell like cookie dough, this is exactly what this smells like, and it's exactly why I love it. It literally smells like yummy, delicious cookie dough. Very scrumptious, rich chocolate and vanilla. I know a lot of people looked at Kayali's chocolate oud thinking it was going to be more chocolate and more like, you know, chocolate's the star of the show, but that's not what happened. This is absolutely a fragrance that spotlights chocolate. It's so rich and delicious. Now, if you like something that's going to make you smell like a lemon pound cake drizzled in caramel, Lira by Casa Morati. The full-size bottle retails for over $300, while this bottle retails for about like one something, if I'm not mistaken. I know it's in the $100 to $200 range. You can get this on Twisted Lily, whether it's a sample, the big bottle, this bottle. The notes of this include blood orange, bergamot, lavender, cinnamon, licorice, jasmine, vanilla, caramel, and musk. And again, this literally smells like a heavy, dense, sweet lemon pound cake with caramel syrup all over it. It is very gourmand, very delicious, and I think it's a really perfect citrus for fall with that caramel note. It adds just the perfect amount of sugary, sticky, gourmand sweetness. We also have Milky Musk Oud by Kayali. This is a part of their newest releases. This retails for $140 US. It's available on the Huda Beauty website. The notes of this include pink pepper, strawberry cream, incense, suede santal, white musk, and silver oud. To me, this fragrance is a really smooth, almost like second skin kind of scent. You get that beautiful pink pepper, the saffron, and the incense. It smells absolutely amazing in my opinion. You don't get too much of that strawberry cream, which I actually don't mind. It's a very sexy, seductive, sultry kind of scent. I really love the suede in this. It's very smooth and almost velvety. That incense is rich and opulent. The pink pepper adds just a little bit of like zesty brightness. I really enjoy this fragrance, and out of the newest release, this is definitely my favorite. Next up is Ellis Brooklyn's most recent launch. This is Queen's Caramel. Baby, I love this so much. This retails for $115 US. It's available on the Ellis Brooklyn website or Sephora. The notes include caramel, maple, sugar, honey, salt, white chocolate, coconut, vanilla orchid, jasmine, vanilla, amber, tonka bean, and musk. And to me, this fragrance is the most delicious concoction of maple, white chocolate, and caramel. The maple with the chocolate and the caramel just creates the most delicious concoction. A lot of people were comparing this to Bianco Latte, saying it's the same thing, but it is absolutely not. That maple is truly present, and it's warm, it's sweet, it's almost a little sticky sugary. It's so gourmand and delicious and decadent. If I'm being really honest, I kind of prefer this more than Bianco Latte. This is just so delicious and good. I love the white chocolate note as well. I cannot tell you guys how much I love this fragrance because, oh my gosh, this video would be like an hour long. If you love super gourmand fragrances for the fall, this is definitely something you need to try. Now let's talk about one of my favorite fruity girls. This is Kayali's Eden Juicy Apple 1. And if you didn't know, the number at the end of every Kayali fragrance is the number of modifications they needed before they found the fragrance to be perfect. And the fact that this is the only Kayali fragrance that only took one try to create, baby, she's tea. She's absolutely one of the best fragrances ever. This retails for $100 US. The notes include red apple, lychee, blackcurrant, grapefruit, wild berries, raspberry bloom, jasmine, May rose, sugar, musk, vanilla flower, amber, and moss. And to me, this fragrance is literally just sugared berries and apples. It's so sweet, it's juicy, it's fruity, it's absolutely a compliment magnet for me. I personally love this fragrance. This was the second Kayali fragrance that I ever purchased it. I purchased it right after getting Vanilla 28, and layering it with Vanilla 28 is one of my favorite fall combos ever. This is very juicy, sweet apple. It's so good. And if you wanted body care to go with this, that's absolutely perfect. You can try Juicy Apple by Arena Fragrances. I am a shameless Arena fragrance plug. The link is already in the description. It's literally spot on to me. And yes, I'll be wearing this all fall long. Next up, we have one of my favorite vanilla perfumes of all time. This is Escapade Gourmand by Mason Mataha. This retails for $215 US. You can get it off of Twisted Lily, and you can use my code KCJ10. They also offer samples, I believe, so if you don't want to blind buy this, you can definitely order a sample. The notes of this include black sugar, vanilla, tonka bean, and musk. It's a fragrance of very few notes, but it's extremely powerful. It literally smells like a straight up creme brulee. It's very sugary, creamy vanilla. It's absolutely delicious. It is one of the most long lasting, projecting compliment magnet fragrances in my collection. I was once out with my girlfriends and we were in the bathroom, and a very drunk girl came in and she was like, oh my god, it smells so good in here. And my friend said, oh, it's her, pointing at me. And the girl literally stuck her face in my my neck and was like, oh my god, you smell so good. And it was such a sweet moment, but this is exactly what I was wearing. It's very sweet, gourmand. It literally smells like the top of a creme brulee. It's one of my most favorite perfumes. I literally have a backup bottle already in my closet. It's a very powerful fragrance. You do not need to douse yourself in it, even though I do. She smells absolutely delicious. And if you wanted body care that smells exactly like it, you can go to Orena Fragrances. Their fragrance Gourmand Heaven smells exactly like Escapade Gourmand. I love layering the two of them together. And again, if you go on Orena Fragrances and you want to get anything, you can use the code Casey to save some money. I feel like when it comes to fall fragrances, one of the first things I always think of is Kayali's Invite Only Amber 23. This retails for $100 US. I'm not sure if they're discontinuing it, to be honest. It's been sold out for a very long time. It's hard to get your hands on. The notes include tobacco leaf, sour cherry, honey, chocolate, hazelnut, Ceylon cinnamon, May rose, Damascus rose, citrus leaf, amber, oud, vanilla, benzoin, sandalwood, patchouli, musk, and cypriol oil. And to me, this fragrance is a burst of super boozy cinnamon. It's very spiced, boozy, it's warm. You get a little bit of that cherry and a little bit of that honey, but it's truly the most booziest fragrance ever. This is the kind of fragrance you want to wear in like a jazz club with a giant fur coat. I feel like this is a fragrance that Jessica Rabbit would wear. She's super sexy, boozy, sensual, warm, spicy, absolutely perfect for the fall time. Next up is one of my all-time favorite fall fragrances. This is Vanilla Woods by the Seven Virtues. This retails for about $94. You can get it on the Seven Virtues website or on Sephora. This has notes of pear, rose, caramel, vanilla, and amber. This is a fragrance that for me was absolutely love at first sniff. This is a very straightforward, amazing fragrance. Within the opening, you get that beautiful pear and caramel, and it's cozy, sweet, sugary, and gourmand. It's not overly gourmand though. I wouldn't say that this is a super edible fragrance. That rose comes in and adds such a sweet feminine touch, and then that vanilla is creamy. She's sweet. It's absolutely perfect to me. This was my first introduction to the Seven Virtues, and it has been one of my favorite fragrance brands ever. I got to meet the founder, Barb Stegman, and she is such a sweetheart. I even got to go on my very first brand trip with them. I ended up going to Nova Scotia, yes, in Canada, so an international brand trip, and I had the best time. It was such a beautiful time. The team is so sweet. The fragrances are so amazing. Every single penny I have spent on the Seven Virtues has been well worth it. Next, we have Amouage's Guidance. This is a very pretty penny fragrance. This costs $360. You can get a sample off of Twisted Lily. Don't forget to use code CASEYJ10. I will leave the link in my description. This is a beautiful, musky, sensual fragrance. When this fragrance first launched and everybody was talking about it, people were saying that it's supposed to smell like a woman's garden. I personally don't get that. What I get is the beautiful pear, musky, clean scent. Very sensual, very musky, very elegant. The notes of this include pear, hazelnut, olibanum, osmanthus, rose, saffron, jasmine sambac, sandalwood, vanilla, akigalawood, ambergris, and labdanum. And this is a beautiful fragrance to me. I truly don't get too many of those notes. What ends up being in my nose is this really creamy, sensual musk. It doesn't pull overly floral either. I do get a little bit of that pear, but it's not super fruity in my opinion. My grandmother is a very picky woman when it comes to fragrances. She absolutely loves this. And once again, I am a shameless plug for Orena Fragrances. If you need something that smells exactly like this, but you don't want to spend $360, which is totally valid, try Orena Fragrances Divine Seduction. It is the exact same scent, y'all. The exact same scent, and the body care is so strong. If you're not new to this page, you know exactly how much I love Orena Fragrances, and that is honestly one of their best scents. Elegant, it's rich, it's beautiful. It is one of the most perfect body care scents ever. Next, we have a newer fragrance release. This is Remy by Rosie Jane, and it retails for about $80. You can find it on the By Rosie Jane website or on Sephora. Notes of this include tart mandarin, fresh cardamom, and white amber. This is a very spicy, cozy way to do mandarin. Honestly, I feel like this is more of a cardamom fragrance than it is a mandarin fragrance. It does have a very juicy, citrusy opening, but as it continues to settle on the skin, you are just truly immersed in this warm, spicy cardamom note. I feel like it's more cardamom than anything else, which is exactly what qualifies it as a fall citrus fragrance. Next up, we have another Kayali fragrance. I'm sorry if you're sick of hearing Kayali. I personally am not. I'm such a huge Kayali fan. This is Kayali's Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar 42. She retails for $100 US. You can get her on the Huda Beauty website or on Sephora. And the notes of this, which are on the bottle, thank you Kayali, include candied pear, sweet violet, bubblegum, white caramel, rock sugar, and vanilla cream. This is a beautiful fragrance. If you love a super candied, sweet, caramelly pear, this is your girl. It smells like candy. You definitely get that rock sugar sugar along with that creamy white caramel, the candied pear. This is a very sweet candy-like fragrance. It's very sugary and delicious. And guess what? If you wanted body care to go with this, Orena Fragrances definitely makes some. It was a part of their newest release called Sweet Obsession, and baby, it smells so similar to this. To know me is to know I absolutely love a good coffee note for the fall time. This is Eternal Coffee by Paris Corner. This is an extremely affordable fragrance. You can get it for around 20 bucks, I believe. The notes of this include milk, caramel, coffee, coconut, heliotrope, lactones, a gourmand accord, sugar, musk, and tonka bean. This literally smells like the creamiest, milkiest, sweetest cup of coffee. It's somewhat similar to Amore Cafe by Mancera, but it's not exact. It's so creamy, lactonic, it's sweet, it's sugary, it's gourmand, it's absolutely delicious. It's a very rich coffee, caramel, vanilla scent. Next up, we have a new launch from Lattafa. This is their Nebras Elixir. This retails for $50 US. I personally got mine on TikTok Shop for a little bit cheaper. They had a coupon. The notes of this include candy, milk, cream, heliotrope, sugarcane, ambroxan, vanilla, and musk. This is honestly a very straightforward, very sweet, sugary fragrance. It smells like candy, sugar, and milk. It's very creamy, very lactonic. It has some vanilla in it. It's absolutely delicious. Next up, I know when it comes to fall, my girls love to pull out a good cherry perfume. I have maybe 3 cherry fragrances that I truly love, and Cherry Ambition by the 7 Virtues is really one of them. This is my backup bottle. I'm pretty sure my mom has my original bottle. This retails for $94 US, and the notes include cherry, pink pepper, marshmallow, mandarin orange, saffron, cherry blossom, osmanthus, orris, frankincense, vanilla, amber, guaiac wood, and musk. And this to me smells like a slightly boozy, juicy, dark cherry with a little bit of marshmallow and vanilla. You get a little bit of that saffron, which adds this really elegant spice, but it's truly this super rich, juicy cherry. It's absolutely amazing. Next up is a new addition to my collection. This is Cream Velvet by Kadlaj. I got this on TikTok Shop. I had a coupon, so it was about like 30 bucks. And babe, this is good. This is really, really, really good. This has notes of caramel, butter, honey, tonka bean, jasmine, vanilla, musk, and amber. And I know when you hear those notes, you immediately think Bianco Latte, but not gonna lie, I personally think this is better than Bianco Latte. To me, this fragrance is a lot of caramel and honey. It kind of smells like vanilla ice cream with a little bit of caramel on top. I absolutely love it. It's a very creamy, sweet gourmand vanilla and such an affordable fragrance. This has beautiful longevity and projection. She's also a compliment magnet. She smells so good. And quickly, a fragrance I don't own but I definitely want to recommend is Angel Share by Kilian. I feel like everybody has it within their fall perfume collection. It retails for $275 US. You can get it on Sephora. Notes of this include cognac, cinnamon, tonka bean, oak, vanilla, praline, sandalwood, and a candied almond. And to me, this fragrance literally smells like the booziest, sexiest apple pie. Like, it's apple pie in the absolute best way. It's so, so, so delicious. Another super boozy, sweet, caramelly fragrance would be Artisan Ethnique by Lattafa. This retails for about $50. The notes of this include rum, cinnamon, sugar, caramel, cacao, coffee, oak moss, vanilla, cashmere wood, tonka bean, and labdanum. The notes I get most is the super boozy cinnamon caramel. It's boozy, but it's very sugary and sweet at the same time. She's absolutely amazing in my opinion. So those were my recommendations for fall fragrances. If you stuck around to the end of the video, thank you so much. I know this was a bit of a longer video. I'm sorry, when it comes to fragrances, I just can't help but yeah. If you're spraying something special for the fall, definitely let me know what it is. If you guys want layering routines, perfume combos, literally anything, just let me know in the comments, baby, because I love making these videos for you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Till next time.